1 year. 1 year since you walked away. Since you stopped shrinking yourself to survive. Since you realized that love was never supposed to feel like fear. People think freedom happens the moment you leave, but survivors know the truth. Leaving is just the beginning. Because the wounds don't heal the second the door closes behind you. Their voice doesn't stop whispering in your head just because they're gone. And the scars they left, some of them are invisible, but they still ache. And the worst part, some people don't understand. Just move on. It's been a year. Why are you still thinking about them? They think you just parted ways, but you know the truth. This wasn't a normal breakup or a simple falling out. It was abuse, and it was real. At Psych2Go, we help you make sense of what you've been through and remind you that you're not crazy and you're not alone. Healing isn't about forgetting. It's about reclaiming your life, your voice, your power. And no matter how messy the journey is, you will get there. So, what does life look like 1 year after escaping your abuser? Let's talk about it. The first few months, the shock of freedom. At first, it's strange. The silence feels foreign, almost wrong, like something's missing. You don't have to brace yourself for the next explosion, but your body still does anyway. You're free, but you don't feel free yet. And then come the thoughts. Did I make the right choice? Maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I was the problem. Because that's what abuse does. It infects your mind, making you doubt the truth, even when you lived it. You might feel lighter, but you might also feel lost. Who are you now that you're no longer defined by surviving them? They are no longer in your life, but it's been ingrained in you to be cautious of everything. Someone of the opposite gender sends you a friendly text, you freeze. Your heart races as you look over your shoulder, afraid something bad is gonna happen, and then it hits you. You didn't do anything wrong. You have no reason to be afraid. But after everything, fear feels like second nature. And despite the doubts, you wake up every morning knowing they're no longer in your life. Even if the pain lingers, the fact that you chose to leave and continue choosing yourself every day is proof of your strength. Half a year in, the hardest battle is in your mind. By now, people assume you're better, that you've moved on. But what they don't see is the war still raging inside you. The nightmares, the flinches, the way certain places, smells, or songs pull you back like a cruel time machine. The way you second guess every new connection because what if it happens again? It's been months, but their voice is still there. Not in front of you, but inside you. Telling you that you're broken, that no one will love you, that you're too much or not enough, that there's something wrong with you. But here's what you start to realize. That voice is not your own. It's theirs. And every day, you get a little better at drowning it out. That's when reaching out makes a difference. Talking to someone who understands, whether it's a friend, a therapist, or a support group. It reminds you that you don't have to carry this alone. Opening up feels vulnerable, but it also helps loosen the grip of the past. Healing isn't just about time, it's about connection, about letting others help you put the pieces back together. 1 year later. Somewhere along the way, something shifts. You hear their voice less and your own more. You start making choices because you want to, not because you're afraid. You smile, and some days it feels genuine. You laugh, and for once it doesn't feel like something was taken from you. You don't have to explain why you're laughing anymore because now no one is waiting to turn your joy against you. But not every day is a victory. Even after a year, you still have moments when the past feels closer than it should. Something small, a word, a smell, a memory, brings it all rushing back. The panic, the shame, the doubt. And for a moment, you wonder if you'll ever be free. And then you remind yourself, just because you still feel it doesn't mean you're still living in it. You are not the person you were back then. You are not trapped, and you are not powerless. You still carry the weight of what happened, but you don't let it define you. And that is healing. Not perfection, not forgetting, just choosing every day to keep going. And one day you look in the mirror and realize you recognize yourself again. Maybe not the person you were before the abuse, but someone even stronger. Someone who walked through hell and made it out alive. And you did it all without them. Healing isn't linear. Some days you'll feel powerful, like nothing can touch you. Other days you'll feel like you're drowning in ghosts. But 1 year later, here's what matters. You are still here. You have fought battles no one saw. You have healed in ways no one understands. And every single day, you prove them wrong because you are not broken. You are not unlovable. You are living. You are growing and becoming better and happier each day. And that is the greatest revenge. If this resonates with you, know that your story is far from over. Like this video and drop a comment if you've been on this journey, or if you just need a reminder that you made it. Subscribe to Psych2Go for more content like this one, and don't forget, you matter.